Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today I have a huge box full of my newer products that I've been hauling for the past 2 months. So these are all the products that I've been trying during summer, in July and August. I'm sorry that I'm releasing it so late, but a lot of these, especially the eyeshadow palettes, were delivered to me towards the second half of August, and like at the end of August, and it took me quite a while to fully review them, because I always try to use each shade at least 3 times before I give you my haul, and obviously it's a lot of palettes, so it took a while, but we are here. And yeah, I'll try to catch up with the other monthly hauls, and I have to still film my summer empties, which there are so much of these. Like, I need to clean all of this up and get all of these boxes and get all of these baskets empty because it is just insane. So there's gonna be quite a lot of product. Hopefully you will enjoy that. It will be kind of like a longer, more thorough review. At least I will try to make it that way, and hopefully you'll find some good product here that you might be interested in. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially, I love Korean skincare because there's also gonna be skincare and hair care. And yeah, that's all that you can expect from me. I have combination skin, curly hair, so any hair care products will be something that I want for my curly hair. And as I said, I just love colors and everything fun and colorful in makeup. I don't really do foundations or powders or a lot of these things, so hopefully you will enjoy this video, and let's just jump right into it. And in case you're interested in what I'm wearing, I've used my Paleo palette by Cleonat, and also my newest, well, I actually just unboxed the Undergrowth palette by Cosmic Brushes, which I will start filming with, I guess, tomorrow, because it's getting kind of late and dark today, even though it's just like 5 in the evening and I could technically still film it, like there's still time, but it's been raining and it's pretty dark outside, so I don't think I will be able to film with the Undergrowth, but I will film my review during weekend and I will release it on Monday. So that's a plan for you. But my second newest is the Gospel palette by Beauty Min Cosmetics in collaboration with Philip, who is my friend. So I've used the blue light matte and then this shimmer, kind of like this, I call it mermaidy shimmer because it's like very typical Ariel tail, you know, like that bluish, greenish, sparkly color. And then from the Paleo palette, I have the deep matte called Moraine, the multi-chrome called Ice Core, which is like a purple to green to blue, and then I have this light blue called Glacial in my inner corner, and I also topped it with a highlighter, which is the blue highlighter from Essence from the Harley Quinn collection. There was like a pink and blue, so I have the blue on my cheeks and on my in my inner corner. And I'm wearing this Unearthly lipstick. This is from the Devour collection and it's the Chomp one. It's kind of like a deep, it's not fully black, it's like a deep gray color, like kind of charcoaly color, and I love this one. So let's go one by one and get through this. Hopefully. But I have multiple products from Menagerie. I have 3 lipsticks and 2 kind of like a multi-chrome toppery products that you can use either on your eyelids, as a highlighter, as a lip topper, anything you want. So these are the 3 lipstick. I have Adele, Kiwi, and Teddy. Sorry, Adele, Teddy, Kiwi. So Kiwi is this gorgeous, like very fun grungy green, like very, very green. Like if you don't like green, never wear this. Never buy this because this is green. Then this beautiful teddy bear green. Then this beautiful teddy bear brown. I love this one. It is, I just always wanted this like plushy green, this like plushy brown lipstick. I didn't want it like neutral one, I didn't want a chocolate one. I just wanted like a really nice brown, and I think this one is beautiful and I really enjoy how it looks, and it's just the perfect color. If you like want something that's technically neutral but very out of the normal realm of neutral. And then I have this kind of purplish color, which is called Luna. Sorry, I got that mistaken before. It's Luna. Adelie is one of the toppers. And this one I think is very wearable purple. Like, it's not too crazy, and especially if you have more like pinkier lips. I have kind of like pinky peachy lip shade, like the natural lip shade, and I feel like this one doesn't look too crazy on me. If you have a lot of red or brown, I don't know if this wouldn't look a bit too ashy on you, but if you're lighter and if you have more like pinkish lips, I think this is a really nice color, and again, like kind of wearable purple. Then the toppers, we have Salamander, which is this beautiful kind of like chartreusey, greenish, neon-y yellow with like blue sheen, and it also has like pink, peach, gold in it. Like, it is just such a fun shade. As I said, it's called Salamander. For me, I don't like these toppers because on my lids they crease and they're also really hard to build up, and if you try to build them up, you either not really gonna get anything on your eyes, or you're gonna take everything off, or it's gonna be super crusty and like really weird. So I only managed to use it on my lower lash line, and this lighter one in my inner corner. As a highlighter, it doesn't really work because it's kind of chunky, so you have like nothing, then a really big speck, then nothing, and then another huge speck. And on the lips, I haven't really noticed too much. Like, it just doesn't really want to stay on the lips, in my opinion. I tried it on kind of like creamier lipstick so that it has a bit more hold, and I also tried it on matte lipsticks. For me, it doesn't work on lips, so I don't know. But then I have this shade called Adelie, and this one is a white based topper that has like blue, pink, and kind of like seafoamy green going into like a really light green and gold. So it has kind of all of these like cool toned colors as well as the gold sheen in it. It is beautiful. I will try to swatch it for you, but I feel like you will only see the gold. But when I look at the packaging and when I look at the swatch from certain angles, it's like blue, green, purple and stuff like that. But it also has a lot of gold in it. Maybe you can slightly see it when I move it. The like purpley green blue shift. It is so pretty. And then the Salamander, I feel like the Salamander has like less of a shift on whenever I try to swatch it. Is this one. I feel like on the swatch it looks more like a orange gold, but when I look at it from different angles, I can also see like that neon-y, greenish gold. It's just really pretty. Like, I love these so much. And then I also have two blushes. It's the Arturan blushes. I don't have them here with me because I've forgotten them at my dorm because I just, I was packing pretty hastily. But I have Goji and Best Bud. Goji is like a yellowish, mustardy color. It's beautiful. Like, if you have olive skin tone or gold, if you have olive undertone, gold undertone, like warmer undertones, it looks so pretty, and it's really like buildable, so you can go really light or really dark if you really want to, and even if you're lighter skin like me, it still works. And then Best Bud is a pink based shimmery or like luminous blush with gold and orange kind of warm sheen to it. So the base is pink and the sheen is like warm orangey gold. Then another product that I have in front of me is the Catrice So Apricot lip stain. It's this very orange lip stain. It is pretty nice. Like, I do like the effect that it gives me, and it lasts pretty long time, and you can pretty quickly take it off and top it with like a lip oil, lip balm, or anything that you like, and the stain does stay for quite a while. I don't know if like all day, but multiple hours for sure, and it doesn't, once it starts dissolving and like, you know, becoming less obvious, it kind of just slowly disappears. Like, you don't really see it moving or anything, which I really like. It is quite liquidy, like super liquidy and super thin. So if you feel like you're not gonna be able to get the same opacity, sorry, it's raining like crazy, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you're worried about getting the same opacity and the same color payoff throughout your whole lip, it can be a little bit difficult, and you have to like really go slow and make even layer throughout the whole lips, and not talk obviously while it's performing its magic. But I do like the color payoff, and it is a really cheap product, so if you want to, you can definitely try it. Then a product that is almost out. By the way, I have no clue which mascaras I've been trying. They're probably already somewhere buried within the empties, so I'm not gonna show you which empties I've tried. Just wait for the empties video, which should be up next week. We're gonna have Sunday is gonna be weekly news, Monday is gonna be the Cosmic Brushes review, and then either Wednesday or Friday is gonna be the empties. And I have also like one more video that I wanna release. So one of them is gonna be Wednesday, and the other, and then, so one of those videos will be empties, one of those will be my new video, my other video, and they're gonna come out on Wednesday and Friday, so we'll see. But I have the Essence, I think it's called Eyebrow Designer. It's a pencil. I have it in the shade 04 Blonde, and as you can see, like, my pencil is tiny and it's unsharpened because I've used it today, so it needs sharpening. It also has this like brush, which I find really annoying because it is too thick and full, so you can't really brush anything. In my opinion, it just kind of glides over, and it doesn't do anything. But it is quite nice color, maybe for like winter and end of autumn. I would want something darker. It is a nice color, but I think you can see that my hair is a little bit deeper than this, so I wouldn't mind getting light brown. But I don't remember if the brown looked too gray or if it was too dark. I don't remember why I picked this color, but I think it was just the closest that matched me. Yeah, so that one. Then I have the Unearthly All I Ever Wanted palette. So this is how she looks like. It's the all shimmer palette, and as you can see, I did use it quite a few times. I think you can see that there's a bit of a dip in each shade. I've used this palette 9 times, and I think I've used most of the shades 3 times or more. Only like this little quad here, like the orange, the red, and then these 2 purples, I probably only used like 2 times, and that's just because I don't tend to really use these shades all that often. I do use them once in a while, but not very often. And especially because they're not as sparkly as the others, and they're a little bit more kind of like, these 3 are a little bit more dirtier for me. Like on me, the shades kind of look dirty, and because they're not really sparkly, it just kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I have problems with certain shades that aren't vibrant, and or my undertone, that if they're not sparkly, they just kind of look off on me. It's not the problem of the shades, it's just like, you know, some shades just kind of clash with your skin tone. And these four are that for me, but I sometimes use them with like other shades, and I just kind of like mix them up together, or use topper on top of that to make them sparklier, and just kind of slightly move the end result in my favor, I guess. But I love this palette. I love the blues. Like this whole blue row is gorgeous. This is amazing shade. These three stunning. Like these two yellows are so fun. And this yellow is actually kind of like a yellow based pinky orange blue shimmer. I love this one. It is just so fun and so different and cute, and I really like what they did. Then I have this Arctic Fox Iris Green semi-permanent hair color, which I used in the beginning of summer. I've had that for most of July. And I love this green, but this green is like a lighter green, and because I have this hair color that in some lights it looks like it has a bit of green in it, like it's kind of, I don't know. I'm a plant. That's what I am. So for me, this was only noticeable for the first like a week or week and a half, and then I would have to be in direct light for you to see the green. Otherwise, it kind of looked neutral on me, or like, you know, it kind of looked like my normal hair. So I would definitely like to try the deeper green, kind of like the pine green version of this, or like the emerald version of this. Because I think that would look really cool, and I would want to try that either for Christmas or some other time. I just think that it would look really cute, and I just really want to have green hair again. It was so much fun, and I just loved that color on me, and it was great for my skin tone and everything. So yeah, I would love to have this hair color, like exactly this color on my hair. But I don't want to bleach my hair. I never want to bleach my hair. My hair is too fine to do that. But what I really like about this, my hair felt so soft afterwards. Like, they were so soft, so healthy, so easy to like style. I didn't lose my curl pattern at all. It was just really nice, and it lasted for a while. Like, obviously for me, because it was colors that was so close to like the depth and the undertone, it faded really easy, like, or like it was harder to know if it's still there or not. I'm sure if it was darker color, it would last a lot longer, because I think they say that it's supposed to last like, I don't know, 28 washes or something, or maybe I'm just pulling that out of my ass, but I felt like I read that somewhere, that it can last you something like 20 washes or something like that. I can't find it right now, but yeah, I think it was something like that. This is, by the way, a cruelty-free and vegan brand, and you get 4 fluid ounces or 118 milliliters, and it's not, and it's a USA, and then it is a US indie brand, kind of like they're a smaller brand. And then another hair product is the Schwarzkopf Live. Is it Live or Live? Live, right? It's Live. Temporary color drops in the shade Crystal Blue. This is something that you can use with your, or like mix with your conditioner or hair mask, and make it into color treatment. And it's supposed to last up to 30 uses. I didn't experience that. For me, it faded pretty quickly. I had this I used this at the end of July, and I had it for a while in August, but I think by like 2 weeks, it was pretty much out of my hair. And, well, it turned slightly greenish for a while, but that's about it. For me, it was kind of confusing because it says that you're supposed to use I don't know how much, but like a really small amount of conditioner. I think it was like 50 milliliters of conditioner for your whole head, and for that you're supposed to mix like 10 drops of this. That didn't really work for me. I know I had to use, well, maybe it was like 25 or 30 milliliters of conditioner and 10 drops, up to 10 drops of this product. I had to use like 3 times more the conditioner, and when I first tried it, I didn't realize that I had to triple the amount of drops. So I did that wrong, and I had to redo that the next wash. So I think in the end I used like almost 30 drops and like, I don't know, 60, 70 milliliters of conditioner. And I don't know, like my conditioner wasn't too thick or too thin, like it was kind of mid thickness. I don't know how to say that. And I have not too long hair, like it's, I don't know, it's like closer to my nipples. It's definitely not past them. And they're really fine, and I don't have too much hair. But for me, I had to use a lot of these drops and a lot of conditioner to spread it all over and just like really coat the hair. And you know, like I always like to have a little bit of excess to just like really massage it in and like put it everywhere, especially if it's color that isn't my hair color and similar to my hair color, because then you will really see if you missed a spot. So yeah, I had to use a lot. It was super vibrant. For the first like 2 washes, it was extremely vibrant. It was beautiful blue, like such a gorgeous blue, exactly as it says on the packaging. Kind of like a turquoisey blue. It wasn't an electric blue, because obviously like this is what we're starting with, and I didn't use any bleach or anything. But then it faded pretty quickly. Like I think I only had this for like 2 weeks, and then it was kind of greenish for a week, and then it was gone. So yeah, this was really cool, but it didn't really last for me. Then another eyeshadow palette is the Paleo palette that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and I've used this one 9 times today. And for the most part, I used the shades like 3 times, some of them 4 or 5 times. I only used Archaea and Pangea, I don't know, once, because I don't know, I just didn't have time. Archaea is beautiful. It's like a pink to green, pretty neutral, pretty soft, pretty like wearable, multichrome. And then Pangea, whatever, it's like a really nice mustardy green that I love. And I guess I don't know, I haven't used this palette with green palettes, because obviously you only have this green shade, and then I could only use the brown with it, or the kind of bluish inky color. But that's kind of everything I can use with this. I don't really like it with this neutrally orangey brown, and also it's like not too different from each other, so I wouldn't really be able to deepen anything up with that. So yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't used it more, but it is a beautiful shade. I love this shade, and I just have to use this palette with my green palettes. But it is wonderful. The mattes are so blendable, buildable, so soft, so easy, so user-friendly and beginner-friendly, and the shimmers last all day. Like when I was using this palette, when I was reviewing it, I would wear this from really early in the morning to really, really late in the evening, like for 14 plus hours, and it didn't crease at all. Like I had no creasing. They're not the sparkliest and the most wet looking shimmers here, but they look beautiful. They still sparkle really nicely. You don't have fallout from them, and as I said, they last beautifully. So if you work long hours and you don't want to have creases, especially if you have more crease prone lids, this is wonderful. It's magnetic. You can take it out and switch it up as much as you want. And I definitely want to get the rest of the pads. I definitely want Archeo, and I would really like Oceano as well because I think it's a fun color story, and I hope that there's gonna be Black Friday soon and I will get these because I really want them. And I also got nail polishes, but I still haven't uploaded the review on my channel because it's been like I've always had to postpone it for a different video. So it's hopefully gonna come out soon because I've had it in my storage for like, I don't know, month. It's probably a month now. So I really want to show you the nail polishes that I got. And hopefully I'll be able to. But yeah, it's amazing. By the way, Cleonut is a Canadian indie brand, so if you're from Canada, you can get that there. I live in Czech Republic, and the shipping was super fast here, like to Central Europe. It took, I don't know, 10 days to 2 weeks. Like, it was really fast from the day that I've ordered it, not from the day that I've shipped it, but from the order date. And I think I ordered it during weekend, so yeah, it was super fast. You get a 20.4 grams of product and 12 shades, which I think is a great amount. And it's a handmade palette. It's beautiful, like, it's just beautiful. Then I have the 4 palettes from Lethal Cosmetics in collaboration, or like with the Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise from Nickelodeon. These are amazing. These are amazing. I think my favorite is the Air one, just because of the color story. I think it's the most non-monochromatic from them all. This is how it looks like. It's just so beautiful. Like, you have the corally shades, the vibrant yellows, blues, purpley, pinks, neutrals. Like, you have so much here, and it's such a fun palette. The mattes are amazing. Like, one of my favorite matte formulas, and the shimmers also so sparkly, so good looking, don't crease at all. Again, I've worn these formulas for more than 14 hours, and I had no creasing at all. Like, I still didn't find a single crease with these. They're just beautiful. They're really soft, sparkly formulas. Some of them are really wet looking, thicker, sparkly eyeshadows, and some of them are more toppery ones. I love the different textures and colors and shifts that you have in these. And yeah, I am so overwhelmed and like overjoyed with these because I've never tried Lethal palette before. I've only tried a couple of their singles, and I did not expect this at all. This is literally my favorite formula right now. Like, this, Unearthly, and Cleonat, they're the ones for me. And also Gourmand Girls, but I haven't had a Gourmand Girls palette in like a year. Last was the Haunted palette, so I have to try something from them. I hope they're gonna have a fun Halloween release. I know that right now they have like the carnival themed palette. I can't remember the name of it. It released now, or it's gonna release soon. I don't know. I know I saw it on Makeup on Your Radar today or yesterday, something like that. But it's a big palette, and I don't really do big palettes, so I don't think I'm gonna get this one. But I don't think I'm gonna get that one. But I would really want a, you know, another of those long palettes, and in the Halloween packaging. Then my second favorite is this green one, because it's green, and it's just exactly the greens that I love, and it's beautiful, it's amazing. I love what they did with this. Then there's the Air and the Fire. I guess I'm gonna wear the Air more, but I don't like the neutral shades, like this brown and this beige. For me, I just don't like browns with blues. It's probably the only combination of brown and color that I don't like. Well, also brown and purple, but I could go that route once in a while, you know. But I really don't like it with blue. There's something about it that just doesn't tickle my pickle. It just really doesn't. But they're beautiful. The blue shades here are wonderful. I love the shades. I love what you can do with that. I had to be a little bit more careful blending these three mattes because I feel like you could only need these two, or like this one could have been lighter to work as a trio with like the ombre effect. Like, I don't know. I had to be a little bit more strategic with these three, but I love the shades, I love the tones, I love the way that they look on the eye, and they're just so beautiful with the shimmers. And then the Fire palette. I don't really wear red shades very often because I don't like red on me, so these two shades are not gonna be as used for me. But the shimmer, like, I really like that it has orange flips, so with these two it looks stunning, and it's just such a fun autumn color story that I'm definitely gonna get a lot of uses in autumn. You have some browns, which here I don't mind the browns because it makes sense. It here for me it makes sense. It flows nicely together, and I just really like it. Then I have two single shades that were given to me in PR, and it's these Delanchi Dreamland Impression Duochrome Shimmery Pressed Powder Eyeshadows. And I don't know if I'm gonna tell you the right shade names because they only have like numbers, and I think one of them is different number on the website and different number here on the product, or maybe they fixed it, but I know that when I first was going through the website it didn't correspond. So I have this, I'm sorry, it's like these really cute single shades, and like the compartment is super cute. This one for me is shade number 21. It's a pink and gold, or like magenta and gold marbled duochrome shimmer shade that from a certain point the magenta color turns into green. Maybe you will even see it when I like kind of flip it. So when you put it on your eyes, it's like a pink to gold with green shift when you move. It's a really fun one, and this one is actually like, I would say multichrome. I wouldn't call this duochrome, I would actually call this multichrome. And then I have shade number 12, and I don't know if on the website it's not like 14 or something. And this one is like a blue with gold, and this one, when it mixes, it creates this like goldy turquoisey color, but that's just because you mix gold and blue. Whereas with this one, even in the packaging, you can see that the pinkish color shifts into green even in the pan, but here this doesn't shift at all in the pan. It's just that when you mix them on your eyelid, it becomes kind of this like greenish color, but then you don't see the blue or the gold really. I will try to like, I don't know, it's like blue with gold speckles in it, which is exactly what you would expect from a marbled shade of blue and gold. So yeah, like it doesn't really shift into any color, at least for me. Maybe that's just me and my equipment and my eyes, but yeah, but I still like it. Like, it's a beautiful shade. I loved it. I've worn it twice. Yeah, I think I've worn it twice. Once with a blue matte crease and once with a green matte crease, I think. And it was really pretty. I really enjoyed it. And the other shade I think I've used 3 times. And I forgot to tell you how much I've used the other palettes. So for the Cleonut, I think I mentioned that it was like a 9th time today. Then for the little palettes, let me just get my Excel spreadsheet. The Earth and Fire I've only used 3 times, and I used most of the shades like 2 to 3 times. Some of them only once, like especially the shades that I wasn't super with these palettes, because I immediately knew that I will love this to no end, just because the formula is absolutely gorgeous and I love the color stories. For the other looks, I kind of went into either the shades that were the most interesting to me, or most likely the shades that I wasn't sure if I'm gonna know what to do with in other situation outside of these palettes. So I was just kind of testing how compatible they are with my other palettes. So that's kind of what I did. But yeah, so 3 times for those two palettes, then 5 times the air palette, because I just feel like it's the best color story. Like, it's just the most exciting one and the most genius one. Like, it just really inspires me. I love the looks that you can do with that. I was so happy with this one, and it just really makes you play, you know, and I just like that. Obviously, it's really nice to have a palette that, you know you want a blue eye look, so you just grab the water one, or you want greens, so you grab the earth one, and you have every green that you could possibly want. At least for me, like, I just love these tones the most. But I love that the air kind of just really makes you think and makes you play, and just you can come up with different scenarios and different color stories. So that's really cool. And I think in the air palette I used all the shades like 3 times. Maybe some of them are neutrally mattes, like the two mattes that are on the right hand side towards the bottom. Maybe I only used these like once or twice, but I think the rest I've used 3 times. And then the water palette I've used 4 times, and I think I've used every single shade twice except of the lightest shimmer color that's on the left corner, and like the left top corner, and then the deep blue. I think I've used these 3 times, and then maybe one of the blue shimmer shades, and then maybe one of the blue matte shades as well. But yeah, the rest were definitely used 2 times. I only haven't used the matte brown because I have neutrals in the other palettes as well. Like, there's usually at least one neutralish shade. Either it's more like brownish, beigey, or terracotta. So you can get neutral shades there, and it's in a color story that for me makes more sense to have a neutral there. So I just, whenever I needed neutral, I would just grab the other palettes. But I will try this neutral shade with the beigey shimmer and create like a neutral look once. I don't know when, because I don't really do that, but I want to force myself to try to find a neutral look that I could enjoy, that wouldn't have a color in it, that would genuinely be neutral but fun for me. It's a really hard task, but I will try it. For you, I will try it. I just want to push the boundaries for me and not do the same thing over and over. So, yep. That's that. And we have the last two products. So I have the Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil thing. I think this is the Skin 1004. I never know how you're supposed to pronounce the name of the brand, and from the internet discourse I understood, I kind of got the impression that most people don't really know how to say this. So the Centella one, the Madagascar Centella one, everybody knows who that is. Everybody knows what I mean when I say that. This is amazing cleansing oil. I love this one. It is so lightweight and nice, and I don't know, it's just a really good oil. I think my slightly better oil that I've just been using for the past like 3 weeks, maybe 4, is the cleansing oil from Beauty of Joseon, because I've been trying their whole brand again. I had that filmed like towards, I've filmed my whole review of that skincare line of, of the whole morning and nighttime skincare routine, I think towards the end of August, and I still haven't released it. And I think I still haven't released that because it just takes me forever. And I've been just kind of really releasing like the new makeups, the new palettes that I've been getting, because I've been trying a lot of them, and a lot of things kind of got pushed towards the bottom. But I think I'm gonna try to figure out a schedule, because lately I've been trying to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Sunday the weekly news. But I think I'll try to post 4 videos a week plus the Sunday weekly news. I will have to figure out how to do that to like have enough time for that, like to edit it and everything, because I have so many videos planned and filmed. Like I think I have like 8 videos filmed currently in my storage, so I have to push them out, but I just have no time because, you know, you have the... I always had like at least one palette that I was reviewing. I still have the Glaminatrix review that I haven't posted yet. Maybe I'm gonna do that tomorrow actually, but we'll see. I have the Glaminatrix Nocturnal palette, so maybe that one. So I've been having at least one review a week, then the makeup releases, then other things, you know, either it was rankings or, you know, collection videos or something, or swatches, or, you know, like there's a lot. And I still have so many ideas that I want to do, so I guess I'm gonna have to try doing 4 videos a week. And I still have so many things that I'm gonna film in December, because I want to do the... how is it called? You know, like a lot of people post every single day in December, so I want to do that again this year. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, honestly, but I want to because I have so many things. But yeah, this cleansing oil is amazing. I just slightly prefer the Beauty of Joshua one because I think it's a little bit more, I don't know, more elegant one, but this one is still awesome and one of the best oils that I've ever tried. Okay, sorry, it got super dark right now, but the last product is the Davini Currency palette. I love the pun on words, and all of these shades are like so fun with their names. It's a kind of like half and half shimmer and matte palette. You have slightly more matte, you have one pressed glitter, which is this greeny one, and I haven't used the glitter at all because I don't like it. I just don't prefer pressed glitters. When it comes to the matte, they're wonderful. I love the matte. They're so blendable, so buttery, so wonderful, so pigmented, especially these like more neon-y shades, even the pastel shades, like you get really nice pigmentation from them. But my problem with this palette is the shimmers, because they look beautiful. A lot of them are holochrome or multichrome or just sparkly beyond belief and wet looking and just gorgeous. But for me, they crease within like 2 hours. So the only one that haven't creased as much is this one, because it's a bit drier shade. It's called the Mermaid. But the rest creased like crazy. So that's kind of my problem with this palette, is that for me the shimmers just, they look beautiful, but if I don't snap the photo immediately after applying them, it starts creasing. Like even just the fact that I have to put eyeliner or like the waterline pencil, mascara, under eye concealer, and maybe like a little blush and highlighter. Before I get to do all that, which is literally like 10 minutes most, and I would go take a photo of this look, take a photo of the look, it's already starting to crease here. So for me, it's just, I would love to love this palette and have nothing but good things to say about it, but for me, like I can't really enjoy it as much if I know that before I'll even be able to look at myself fully at the end of makeup and already have creasing. Like it takes a little bit of the joy out of it. I don't really mind that much if it creases during the day, because I'm not really looking into mirrors for most of the day. Like I don't have time for that, and nor I really want to look in the mirrors all the time. But oh my gosh, my hair are so curly right now, it's crazy. For me, it just kind of takes a little bit of the joy out of it if it creases before I even get to finish my look. But maybe that's just me. Definitely let me know what you think about these products. If you have any favorites here, what you liked about this pretty long and pretty full and packed review. But I hope you liked it, and I will definitely upload the empties as soon as I can, but I have to film them tomorrow. But hopefully it will be not too long after this video. I hope to release it within a week from this, and there's definitely a lot more videos coming. I will try to post better and more, to just kind of like, you know, get rid of all the videos that I have in my storage. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. I also have a couple nail polishes that I've been like trying, like a couple brands that I've never tried before that I want to review for you as well. So in case you like nail polishes, it's coming, not just the Clio nut, but also OPI and God, what are they called? Orly. I've never tried this brand before, and I have them ready on my table to use them for the first time on Monday. So I will film that review as well, and hopefully you will enjoy that. Let me know what you thought about this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying kind of the beginning of the spooky month, since it's gonna be October soon. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll be super happy to see you again probably tomorrow. So bye.